Man, this is God tier podcast, the greatest battle rap podcast in the world, live on No Jumper. I got my several co-hosts in here with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on? It's Lush, back in effect, baby, with my good brother.
I'm a weak-ass battle rapper. Daylight killed my career off, so I shouldn't be on this podcast.
Damn.
And before we get into anything, I just want to say I'm back after a long I've been gone, went through a roller coaster of trauma and turmoil and back from all this shit. And I'm just want to say I'm happy to be back and see all you, man. This shit look crazy as fuck in here. And I want to introduce a guest right now, you know what I'm saying, that's going viral right now, super viral, you know what I'm saying, because of being Snoop Dogg's blunt roller, introducing Miss Ranagade Piranha up in this.
Let's go. Yep.
At first, I think it was the rap account that picked it up, and they had put a post about it. They were saying, Snoop Dogg's roller, and they was talking about it. Then Puberty picked it up, but then No Jumper put up the post, and I think when the No Jumper post came up, we was part of this blowing up because then everybody started catching it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. Before we get into any more crazy shit, I just want you to tell the people a little bit how you even got into this.
I don't even believe you have tucks like that. You ain't got handles.
Hey, yo.
You can't roll.
Chill out. First
She
of all,
has the rings,
you have
too.
no
She's like,
idea.
You can't
First of
roll.
all,
She's quick too.
you can't rap or roll. So
You can't
chill out.
What? Who told you I rap? I don't
Jesus
rap.
Christ.
Nah.
Listen,
She's
If
crazy.
you send shots,
I'll
right?
vouch for it.
You know what I mean? No, but hey,
Hey,
honestly,
if she say she rap, she wrap her mouth around this. You feel me? That's all I gotta
Lush,
say.
I'll beat you up.
Lush.
Yeah. She'll
I was
fuck you
respect
up.
for our guest.
I'm not talking to
The
you.
fastest
I'm
way
not-
for all
Yeah.
the Kiki to stop. It's the fastest way for shit to get
Well,
real.
I just want to
for
make sure
real.
you really got tucks.
Don't do that.
I really want to make sure you got tucks.
Get him, Rana.
Listen, don't do that, Lush.
Don't do that, Lush.
Don't do that, Lush.
Okay,
There's a lot
okay.
of things you could do today, Lush.
Lush
That
is,
should not be one of
Lush
them.
is on a revenge thing against females right now. He's
That's
heartbroken.
fine. Nah, he got the right one today. You want to go viral again?
I
We can.
love.
What's up, Lush? You want to go viral again? We can.
I wanna
Hey,
see-
there's
I
gonna be
wanna
no
see the
beating
tux.
her.
What's
in
up?
talking.
I want to see the tucks.
Nah, what's up? I want to see
Hey.
you rap.
I want to see the tucks.
What did I step into?
This is
Oh
the
my
God tier
God, let's go,
podcast,
Rana.
right? So you got to be God tier to get here.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So
This
somehow,
going left.
let's just, yeah, it really did a hard left. You took such a left. So
Such a Lush?
yeah,
Okay,
what's
let's go.
up?
What we doing?
How did I
What we
walk in?
doing?
What did
All
I
right,
do?
let me
What-
be
what
the
we doing?
diffuser.
What we doing?
What did I do?
Let's go off this whole bullshit.
Yeah, Batman's
right now.
retired. You got to.
I just want to say, let me just prove to you.
Come on, Batman.
Myself, I'm a vouch. Let me step in. So that picture right there, I don't know if it's up there, but if y'all could get that up there on the screen.
Elon?
Want y'all to see that? Is that up there? So who fucking rolled that blunt?
I
wow.
rolled that
Who?
blunt. I rolled for Snoop's Premium Nutrients. That's how I got the gig initially in 2016.
Come on.
Snoop co-owns a company called Snoop's Premium Nutrients, and the owner of that company was looking for someone to, instead of just gifting them the pounds, they wanted to roll it for him to give it to him. So there was, I guess, a little bit of word going around, who knows, somebody that could really do this gig. So somehow a girl I knew suggested me to the people looking, which was the owner of the company and then the farm, the growers that were handling the cannabis. So I went and I, rolled for them. They liked it, told me to come back the next night, and then the infamous roll-off that happened. It's a lot of fugazi
What's the infamous
stories.
roll-off? Let's hear it.
So the roll-off was me, a guy who works for Doggy Style Records, one of his sound engineers, and then a big stogie roller, like a Venezuelan guy who travels the world rolling big boy, you know what I'm saying, actual things at parties and weddings and things like that. A cigar aficionado, if you will. But the art of rolling a blunt is not the art of rolling a cigar, right? They're very fine, different practices. So he definitely had a hard time trying to keep up. And then the sound engineer was good. It just wasn't pretty, and then it took a long time. And then it was he needed tools and assisted things to, I don't know. I'm Iranian. I'm good at doing things.
You're good at rolling, man. You Middle Eastern. You can, hey,
like,
come on, them grape leaves.
yeah.
Get them domas going.
You feel me?
That's why she's so fiery.
She got
Now
that
it makes
dome on
sense.
her
So,
I just
Now
want
it
to say,
makes
I just
sense.
want to say, Brandon, like you, like, and I want to just kind of make this clear, like this is this is an iconic meme right here. You know what I'm saying? And like, you've been on some iconic shit like before, and you created your own lane doing this. Like, you created a job. Like, who doesn't think like, damn, I could get paid to smoke and roll fucking weed all day, and like a lot of people are like, man, fuck my fucking degree.
Literally.
What did I go to school
Literally.
for? It's like, Mom, I'm gonna become a fucking custom fucking blunt roller, and that's not the only talent you got. But I'm just saying, you made a lane out of that, and I think you should really pat yourself on the back for that. If people don't.
Hell yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, just to add to what you were saying, you're absolutely right. Ever since we was kids, I mean, if you're a smoker, first of all, it's always been a thing within our smoking community. Like, you know how to roll. What's your pearl like? Like how you just talk shit, right?
Do
like
you
that's a
have
real
tucks?
thing. Exactly.
Do you
got
have
it.
tucks?
Do you know what the fuck you're doing? Are you about
Right.
to waste my weed? What's going on right now? Like, what you about to pass me? Is this about to be enjoyable, or are you about to just give me anxiety and depression at the same time? So based off these things, I always definitely like, and I'm an artist in every right. In every facet of my life, I'm an artist. So I take everything that I do, obviously, like, you know, perfectionist, all of those things that go along with being a crazy artist. So when the gig first came up, I mean, I've been at the back of every party ever my whole life rolling up anyway, right? So now we get paid big buku bucks to do it for
Okay.
like your favorite
Yeah, now,
celebrities.
hold
Okay.
on. Who just throw out real quick before we get into it, like a whole list of motherfuckers. Who's your latest that like that you? Who's your latest? Who's a client now?
So drum roll, please.
Let's go.
The Locks D Block very own Jadakiss.
She got Jada. So how did the Jada interaction go? Because that's something I was going to ask you anyway. So you might as well put it out there since you
Well,
mentioned.
I work with a couple of different really amazing cannabis brands out here. So I brought you gifts from one of the most prestigious ones in all of the country. So I got gifts for everybody in this motherfucker.
Let's go. You're a real one.
And then Viola is an amazing brand owned by Al
Shout out to
Harrington.
Viola.
Viola.
Yeah,
Good people
shout out
over
to
there.
Good
Viola.
people over there, right? The whole gang. Viola's been hiring me for years to do like private events for them. So I did the Allen Iverson event when they launched their Allen Iverson strain in
Fire.
'96. So that was like, come on, like, you're talking about like dreams coming true, like Allen. Like, this is my childhood hero. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like-
another basketball player recently too that's became
Oh,
your
yeah,
client. I don't know if you could put that out there, but
well,
if you
I mean,
want
fuck it, go for the gusto, right? We out here. J.R. Smith, I'm
Let's
rolling up
go.
for him too. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I mean,
JR,
like,
the shooter, and he having people shoot for
Yeah,
him.
I guess like one of the other really, really, really big names would be Kid Cudi, who has like the cult following of all cult followings, right? Like the god of these kids. Like, I mean, and then honestly too, it makes sense because a lot of these people, they're people's heroes. I mean, you need
Real
your
shit,
you need
absolutely.
your
Hey,
favorites.
does Kid Cudi smoke blunts or joints?
He smokes joints or spliffs,
all right, see,
both.
now we know.
Yeah. So, and you've seen these people smoke these in their photos and in their pictures. So, I mean, I would never give away like their private information.
They don't smoke Cocoa Puff, do they?
You might.
I
Lush, what's up
I
with you?
definitely
You
have.
a trouble starter.
I definitely
Hey,
have.
Let me ask
listen
y'all.
though,
Get 'em,
hey,
Rana. Is this
hey,
your first time meeting each other?
I ain't never
Yeah,
met this motherfucker in my life.
So
Why?
he just gave you a bad vibe.
Why is he coming for me? What did I do?
No.
What's that 50 Cent meme where he's like, what'd he say fuck me for?
No.
Jesus
What
Christ,
did
Lush.
I do?
No,
What's
I
up?
like you.
I heard good
like
shit
you.
about
You know,
you.
Rana's
No.
crazy because she came up in like a world of just like, you know, aggressive males, and she really, that's why I'm proud of her, because like
Exactly.
you'd expect like Snoop Dogg's blunt roller to be some, you know, it's a beautiful
Nah, ain't no
young
bird
lady,
behavior over
you know
here.
What I'm saying? And she's
definitely from the East
she
Coast.
knows
Nah,
her,
ain't
right?
no bird. I'm from Iran. I'm from
Oh,
Iran.
let's
I'm
go.
from
Okay.
Iran.
We gonna talk about that
yeah,
too.
I'm
Yeah,
from
the-
Iran.
the
I'm an
far
Iranian
East
woman.
Coast.
I'm an Iranian woman
Stop it, Lush. Hold on.
living my revolution. You understand?
Let's get into
I'm
that.
free.
Hell
Therefore, every single morning when I wake up, I live my life for every single person that can't. You understand? Therefore, I have to show up with my hair out and show you that I'm not a bird. And it don't matter what I got on my
Lush.
head. Because my being solid is in me. You can ask about me. Ask anybody that's known me for 20 plus years about me. Matter of fact, ask
Rana.
about me. Like that's the best way to do this, because I've been out here, right? Like, once again, I've been building this pyramid. That was the whole, like, Sasquatch, right? Like, Sasquatch been in the jungle. Y'all just didn't find him yet. They just find my face. I
It's
did.
a bar.
Funny thing too.
She always
Funny
got
thing
bars,
too. This interview that went dummy viral, I had nothing to do with. Like, I'm actually into marketing. In fact, like, I don't just roll blunts, people. I'm the head of marketing for Shine and Jam. I'm Ampro.
I fuck with the man.
This is
Shout
a
out to Shine and
national,
Jam. Let me get some
international
fucking
brand,
jam
right?
for
Like,
my
I'll
hair.
bring you guys gifts and everything.
Come on, let me
we'll
get
do a
some
whole
for my
hair
hair, man.
segment
You
with
know I
everyone.
fuck
I'll
with
bring
them.
barbers in, get you guys all lined up, bring braiders in for you, everything. So I mean, I do this. I understand how to make brands pop, right? Like I work with a lot of really amazing brands. Grab a Leaf, I'm their creative director. I do a lot of really great things.
Could I just pause you for one
You
second and say,
booming.
could I
I
just, yeah,
fuck with it.
could
She
I
up.
just say
She
and
up.
just hold that thought and continue right after I say this? As an Iranian woman right now,
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful to see the power you displaying right
Oh,
now. live
man,
to the
I have
world.
to, bro.
And just, because you're at the center of the attention right now. Like this
Yep.
is your time. Like,
Over hair.
you know
Over
what I'm
my
saying?
hair.
Like
Nah, real shit though.
Over not being able to shut up
I
somebody
love
that
it.
want to talk shit, like you.
Damn.
What's up?
Are you
I'm
actually?
back at you. I'm
Are
back at
are
your
you
neck,
actually-
Lush.
hold
I'm
on.
back at your neck,
Hold on.
Lush.
Hold
I'm
on,
a rapper
hold
too,
on.
Lush.
Why did you
I'm
say something?
I'm a
more,
rapper
Lush?
too,
Why
Lush.
did you say?
Don't
You
do that.
opened this can.
Y'all
Hold
knew
on,
to put
hold
him
on.
across
You
from
did
me.
this.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
You see, they put them next to me and you across from me. They knew what you would be on, Lush.
I was just
Damn.
playing.
This how you
You
do.
really
This
mad?
is why y'all the #1 podcast, huh? Because y'all be talking shit.
You really upset?
This is why no jumpers jumping.
You really upset?
I'm
More-
not at all.
All
I
right.
swear to God,
No,
I'm
no,
not
she
joking with
she
you.
All right,
she
good.
knows
You
what
know
she
what?
doing.
All
That's
right.
that creative director
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
I
just
just
playing
wanna-
with you. I'm just playing.
I just
with
wanna
you. I love
clarify.
art. No, but for
'Cause
this
I was
sake-
playing.
I know you were. I know, but I told you I don't even play the radio. I don't even play Uno. I don't play Monopoly. I don't play no games.
Damn, she trying to
Hey,
play
you
Uno
know-
right now.
Stop it, Lush.
Us
She
being,
trying to play Uno.
I think us both being Middle Eastern rappers in America, when I first met Rana, I think like one of the things that I gravitated to about her is that like she has that edge to her where she like represents that extreme power. It's like almost that balance. Like I'm the male and I'm seeing a female version of that. And to craft a lane for herself like she has is pretty crazy because it's a lot more extensive than we've made it sound. Like a lot of people, with the articles think like she's just rolling blunts for Snoop. It's like she's made a real empire out of this shit, and she has a formula out of this shit. She even got like, this is another thing I wanted to throw in there. So like a lot of people be asking like how she be rolling these blunts. Like is she really spitting on all these fucking blunts? You know what I'm saying? Like is she licking all the blunts?
Ew,
Obviously
never.
she wouldn't be, right?
No.
So she has this adhesive that she created, which I want you to talk about,
Damn.
which is gonna be up for sale.
You
You know what I'm
booming.
saying? Yeah, and like I want you to talk about that.
Rana booming once some more. Okay.
Wait.
Listen.
Did it start with like Phillies and Swishers and then?
When I was a jit, it was
Yeah.
Phillies. Yeah, I started smoking
talk
Philly
like you.
Titans. I started smoking like
She-
Swisher Sweet
to be honest,
Naturally.
to be
like
honest
you.
with you, she's like a female me. I swear
Yeah,
to
she
God,
talk
like,
like you.
she's like that's why.
I have a question.
Y'all need to get that tatted on yourself, like Renegade, the real me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you
So
said
no, what you say,
so
yeah.
you say you got clients, right? You got Snoop, you got a Kid Cudi, you got all these people. How do you have the time to do
Oh,
everything?
yeah, nah.
Because I'm trying to like figure out
it's
like
crazy. It's crazy.
I feel like I might be on the same like time that like let's say like Beyonce lives in her own time. Like she has maybe more hours than other people. Sometimes I feel like, damn, do I have more hours because? But you just sacrifice a bunch of shit. Like dead ass don't be outside. So if you're my friend, I'm not pulling up. The big thing, I facilitate. I don't participate. Like if I pull up to an event, I'm facilitating it in some capacity. So I don't have time for the keys. I don't got time to leave the crib. Never. Like I really be up working all night and all day while having to talk myself into things. Like when we was kids, you would tell yourself, you would have conversations with yourself saying, hey, when you get to school tomorrow, like when you were real young, like I moved 3 different countries. So I remember having conversations with myself, like kind of preparing myself for what might come ahead, or like, oh, if somebody says something to me, how you might handle yourself, what you might need to do to achieve something. You talk to yourself through it. You kind of have these conversations with yourself.
Right.
As an adult, we stop having these conversations with ourselves. So now you expecting somebody to come tell you like, yo, do something, make a jump. Get up every single day and grind, carry that stone, because for so long I've been doing this. Like for years, I've been rolling these blunts for years. I've been at these parties. There's probably thousands of people right now watching this who have videos of me in their phones from these blunt bars, all in my face.
The blunt bar. Hold
mad
on.
uncomfortable, watching me roll up.
The blunt bar.
Yeah.
Give us the blunt bar thing before you go into that. Like, what's up with the blunt bar thing?
Years ago, like 2015, 16, I was doing after hours. So I was doing the bud bar. So I like basically started doing the bud bar at these after hours. And then when I got the blunt rolling gig, In 16, I just kind of, you know, hustlers you know what I'm saying? We think, how can I make 2 and 2 actually become 4, right? Like you have to merge those together to get 4. Otherwise, you'll always just have 2 and 2, right? So I needed to make this all come together. Thank God I'm a renegade. And when you move in your orbit, like if the Earth was a few degrees this way or that way, we would cease to exist. You have to stay in your orbit, and that might be hard to do, to trim your bonsai tree, right? It hurts to chop your limbs off. It hurts to refine yourself and keep your head in the game and keep going. But if you just kind of keep grinding and keep kind of slowly putting the little pieces together, everything makes sense. So the blunt bar just kind of, it was like, okay, well, I roll these blunts. I got the companies. They have the events. And then they're private events.
So you got a
they're
blunt bar
they're not charged
at the
events. Like you're
party.
not buying them. It's just a gift as a part of the party, the same way like an open bar might work.
But there's like a tip jar.
Blunts, like
You know what's funny? I always forget to put up a tip jar, but the few times I put up a tip jar, I went home with dumb amounts of money. So I need to remember to
There
do
you
it.
go.
Come on,
but
hustler.
I mean, no, but I'm not tacky. Like I'm
Yeah.
a real hustler. I'm not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tacky hustler. I don't need
Yeah.
little dollars. I need big money. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me no little money. Like.
hey, so you roll it for them while they're walking up in line?
Yeah, so the way the blunt bars work, which is really cool too. So I recently did one for an MTV show. A teen mom girl has her own show, and they hired me for her bridal shower.
Thank God she has
So
her own show.
whatever, right? God bless. Who cares? I'm gonna be on MTV rolling blunts, mom. Like whatever. Who cares? Like it doesn't matter. At the
That
end of the
says
day,
a lot about society now that we could roll blunts on MTV.
praise the Lord. Why?
That's fine.
There's
That
nothing
is
wrong
fire.
with that. It's medicinal.
No, that's
Furthermore,
fire.
if you knew your parents were going to go to like an upscale event, would you want your mom to drive home after a few drinks, or would you want your mom to drive home after a joint?
Easily.
I'd prefer my mom driving after. Well, my mom doesn't smoke, but if she did,
I don't
someone
fuck with
else's
alcohol
mother,
like that, so I'll
right?
go
I
with
don't,
the
and I
weed
don't.
thing.
Yeah, I don't drink either. Well, we're Middle Eastern. I feel like it's in our genetics to be smokers.
Yeah.
Like
Everyone smokes.
They gotta make the movie about you, right? And then your mom catches you and you're rolling. And you're like, you can't make a living off of rolling. And you say, Mom, I'm gonna fucking
No, you
make
know
it.
Yo,
what?
that is a fucking
Not for
success
nothing.
That'll
story.
be fire.
No, it's
like
even
it,
better.
AD.
It's even better. Like my parents are actually really. I don't.
That's a success
My
story.
conscience is clear in life, right? So there's nothing I do in life that I cannot do righteously in front of my parents. I don't live a life of dark corners, right? So praise the Lord, clear conscience will have you living a long time. Message. But my growing up though, teachers, motherfuckers, all in your face. Where's this gonna get ya? On no jumper.
Yo, I had to.
Where's it gonna get you? Where is hating on me
I
gonna
had to
get you?
deal
Fuck
with
you,
that
Miss
too,
Debbie.
though. Like we all got
You know
to
what
deal with
I'm
that,
saying?
especially being Middle Eastern. You
Yeah.
already know I had to deal with that as far as the rapping shit. But yeah,
My fifth
like,
grade teacher didn't want me to roll weed either. It's crazy.
So like you started rapping. At what age did you start rapping? Because you also a really nice rapper and you sing and you do a bunch of shit. But like I like your bars and like you actually can rap. Like so.
Y'all
When did you
quote
start?
that.
Well, how old
Y'all
were you?
quote that. You know when they put up the billboards on a Hollywood Boulevard and on Sunset, it's gonna be like Dizaster said her bars are really really nice.
No, yeah,
You're like it's like a critic review. That's good. Write that down.
you freestyle. You do all types. of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. All of that.
Boy, AD came with the beat right away.
Renegade, sitting on no jumper. I might have to thump him. He been talking shit all day. I don't know, but I got a lot to say. You want to interview or you want to rumble? I don't give a fuck. I'm in the jungle. Sasquatch, Bigfoot. I put my big foot up your ass, Lush. What the fuck?
All right, hold up. You ain't getting away with that.
I like it. I like
You
it.
ain't
I
getting
like
away
it.
with
Nah,
that.
you ain't
You ain't getting away with that.
You ready, Lush?
You ain't getting away
You
with
ready?
that.
Let's go.
Hold on.
You need a beat.
You ain't about the battle.
Do you want that? Do you want it?
Nah,
Do you
nah,
want
nah,
it?
No,
nah,
Lush,
nah,
because
we ain't
no,
doing
Lush,
that.
because remember
Do you
we
want
said
it?
we
Nah,
was
we ain't doing
alike.
that.
Diz punches
Hey,
people in
hey,
battle
hey,
raps.
hey,
I do it too. I'm not gonna fight fair. I'm Lush.
I'm telling you,
and I
no.
got rings on. I leave marks on you.
So,
So,
just to clarify, you do not
She
want
gonna
it.
beat you up.
No.
She don't want it.
Listen,
Hey,
listen.
okay.
For the record,
Hey, D, man, you shoulda came-
y'all.
Go, go.
Hold on.
Don't do it, 'cause
You
it's gonna go
wanna
left.
quote
Don't
me?
do it.
You wanna quote me? Y'all want the blunts. You don't want no smoke.
That's it.
Ooh.
So my billboard, because you're
No,
talking
Lush
about your
you want the
sober, he don't
blunts.
want no smoke.
They want the blunts. They
Lush
don't want no
sober,
smoke.
he don't want
Your
no
billboard
This is
smoke.
the best
said-
content ever.
your billboard said Dizaster says she got bars. My billboard says Renegade says she don't want no smoke. That's on my
Man,
billboard.
get it. Stop it,
No.
stop it, Lush.
See, this is how the media chops and screws your shit. He's trying to DJ screw my shit. You
Nah,
see
no
that?
wonder
He trying
you
to
don't like
slow
him.
it down. He trying to reverse it.
Yeah, let's get back to this weed shit. Like another
I
question.
swear to God, we're playing.
So hold
We
on.
are.
We're playing.
I know, but I do.
them
I
trying
do
to
have a
diffuse
question.
it. Them trying to diffuse it is adding to
I'm
it.
just trying to get to this question, man.
Okay, come on,
So
come on.
look,
Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Sorry. Come on.
I have a thing with like weed smokers, right? Like if you still smoke backwoods, if you still smoke swishers, or even joints, to me, like you're not a real smoker. So when I see people
Joints?
with leaf on them, like real grabba, like real Fanta leaf,
Real
you know what I'm
bud
saying?
man from Jamaica.
I always
Grabba.
respect them motherfuckers. And you are a real goddamn leaf smoker, which is hella fucking rare sometimes to see. And like, you don't even fuck with other shit but the leaf. And what's your relationship with grabba in general? That's what I was gonna ask you, because it's a little bit more than smoking.
Yeah, so I've worked with Grabba since 2017.
Let's go.
Helping to do a lot of their marketing efforts, doing a lot of different campaigns with them, with different, celebrities or influencers that they've worked with.
Shouts out to grabba, man.
Shouts out to Grabba Mike. Shout outs to Jay Bape. Shout out to the whole Grabba
Yeah, that
family.
Jay Bape, that's
It is really like a success story, and I like putting myself with people and other people's businesses that are like real get it out the mud people. Not that we don't respect the people that kind of had things handed to them. God bless you. If we can plug and play, let's go ahead and do that. But I live for like the real renegades. Like, so the whole Renegade name, when that song came out.
Renegade?
Yep. My name is Rana. So everybody was like, Renegade, not afraid to say what's on your mind. Oh, that's you. So unanimously, everyone in America was like,
That's where you got the
Renegade.
name
That's
from?
The name just, it chose
got
me.
it
I
from
did
the
not choose
Renegade
it.
song.
I literally, now I'm a foreigner, right? So I literally had to like grab a dictionary and be like, now let's Google, or like not Google, like dictionary,
renegade
what
is.
is a fucking renegade? And then when I looked it up, I was like, oh shit, this all really, so now with all of that, once again, the perfection of staying in your orbit.
Mm-hmm.
So when all of it makes sense, I'm here for the renegades. I'm here for the grabba mics. I'm here for the traditionals. I'm here for the violas. I'm here for the disasters, the lush ones. I'm here for you guys who really like, nobody believe like.
Yeah, fuck AD.
No, what? Sorry.
He's a mark.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What was your name again?
I'm AD.
Oh!
Renegade. I never got his name.
That was fire.
His intro was like,
Damn.
I shouldn't
I
even
think
be
they're
here.
competing with each other.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
cool.
I'm
What?
Damn, Batman.
What?
Holy cow, Batman.
Penguin.
Oh my God. Now, that was a quick one. That was quick and low.
Hey, man,
But-
just because he be on the Reddit, bro.
But yeah, here's another thing I wanted to get into too. I know Lush will like this because he usually likes hearing this part. So like when you came to America, where did you come to? Where did you grow up around here?
West
You were-
LA.
and how old were you?
Nasty Natty, Cincinnati, 5-1 tree in the house.
she-
Nasty Natty, stand up.
So she came to
Yeah,
Cincinnati
yeah,
first,
yeah,
and you lived there
yeah.
when you were what, 15?
No, I moved there when I was like 10.
Oh, okay. So you're way
Yeah.
younger.
So you know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I'm from West LA, and there's like a neighborhood less than 5 minutes from where I grew up called Tarangelis.
Tarangelis, yep.
Little Tehran. So like, I grew up around
you're
30. My high school was like 30%.
She's like, yep, I know.
But
I love it.
so is English or Farsi your first language?
Farsi is my first language,
Okay.
and then I learned German. I lived in Vienna briefly for like a year and a half of my life, and then I moved to America and had to learn English, speaking Farsi and German. So I'm like all day, like had to learn water and weird words like that.
Water.
So-
Weird.
Water.
Turtle.
my
What's a
God.
turtle?
My first.
Myrtle
Oh my
Beach.
God.
My first girlfriend was Persian.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
See, so living in Cincinnati, no, like
Maybe my next one too.
Hey, Lush.
Maybe my next one.
There's a lot of them
Maybe-
out here. You might be able to go find some.
Maybe
Go
my
outside.
next one. I think I found one.
You definitely did not. You definitely did not. You definitely.
pretty sure
for
I did.
Show,
Oh
for
my
sure,
God.
we didn't.
Oh
You
my
for sure.
God.
They all think they could get Bigfoot, yo.
think so.
Chill out. Chill out.
he
See,
said,
what they don't know is the rana frog is poisonous. So what you don't want
Damn,
to
she
do.
speaks Spanish too?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Listen.
This
She's
is crazy.
throwing double entendres in other languages.
Yeah. So I just need you to really like
Shout out to my
What's the
homegirl, man.
best
You
word?
crazy.
chill, Lush.
I'm Arctic right now.
No, you not.
I'm Arctic.
What DMX say is I'm feeling a lot of heat coming off that couch.
No. This is like.
Oh, hold on. Did you go
I'm
on
air
tour with
conditioned.
I
DMX?
did.
Hold on,
Shout
hold
out.
on.
Rest in peace, DMX.
R.I.P.
Shout out
X.
to,
Shout out to DMX,
Bloodline
man.
Records. I went on
R.I.P.
tour with
DMX,
DMX in
man.
2012.
Fire.
He was going to sign me to his Bloodline Records. I met him at a concert he did in Cincinnati.
Shout out to the
It was a
dog,
crazy
man.
ass story.
Cincinnati's a horrible city too, huh?
Yup.
It's like one of the worst cities in
Yup,
America.
that's where the monsters be at. That's
Yeah.
why you don't want to fuck with none of us motherfuckers that are Iranian and from the natty. Like,
Lush.
That's a crazy combo.
think about
Yeah,
it.
she's working with,
Crazy.
with a crazy
yo,
combo.
And you know what's crazy
she
about
got combos.
about Cincinnati
Yeah.
is y'all's proximity to Kentucky. People don't realize
It's
like-
right on the river.
it's
So that
right there.
hold on, fun fact. That Ohio River is so significant too. Like I actually when I first moved to America, I was super like I would have these conversations with my parents like you had this whole country to pick from and you picked Cincinnati. I used to be annoyed like we could have gone to New York. I could have been living in Miami. I could have been living in LA. Why are we here?
Yeah, why?
In hindsight though, being a foreigner that moved to America, I really understand what America is. Like when they call Ohio the heart of America, like I really got to get dipped in all the right shit of America and get a real understanding to where had I moved to LA as an Iranian, respectfully to all the Iranians, I would be talking with an accent like this.
Oh my
And I would
God.
never get the chance
doing it. That's
to
her
really, really
people, man.
understand, right? Right?
That's funny.
and
That's a good
fine.
accent.
The same way.
That
the
is
same
a
way.
fire accent.
The same way.
Fact.
If you are Dominican, Puerto Rican, and you move to New York, no, but it's a lucky thing. Like lucky for you that you got to have Iranian
So hold on, you're saying you would have
Yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
more
you got
like
to
posh.
be around your people. Like I stood out like a sore thumb, and then it's like, well. And then it's racist.
I was gonna
so
say
every
they're
day I'm getting
racist
called
out
the
there.
You was the
N-word, I'm
one.
getting called a
They called you the
towel
N-word?
all
They-
day, every
Oh
day of
my
my
God.
life. Every day. A
Nah.
sand N-word every day, bro.
Lush
So-
says it to me now.
There's
Yeah.
yeah,
but
exactly.
we should jump him.
I wouldn't.
AD, I'm gonna throw the first punch. You just follow
All
up.
right, say no more.
AD, follow up.
Let's go.
You won't need to. Your
Lush,
punch
I-
is so hard that I'll just get knocked out instantly.
Thank you.
Like my teeth will
This
be
is
starting
over
to
a
there.
say
such
the right
better.
Knocked out
Yeah,
with
this
love.
is a such better approach.
No,
Lush.
no, no, no. Look,
Knocked out with love.
look. Cincinnati is what's first of all. You can't get a salad.
Natty's amazing.
You
The
can't
Natty's
get.
amazing. The realest motherfuckers in America live in the Natty. Don't play with the Natty ever
Shouts
in your
to
life.
shouts to Ray
You
Cash.
know
Your
she
life.
gonna go
Shouts to-
viral on the natty
shouts
right
to-
now, man.
shouts
They
to-
gonna be on this comment
Shouts to
section.
Ray Cash, Easy Lantana. There's some dope rappers from
Yeah, there's
Cincinnati.
a lot. Like Zarnock was fire. You had Mood. High Tech is from the
High
Natty.
Tech is from the Natty.
Isley Brothers. We got legends.
The Ohio
from the Natty.
players.
Ohio players. I mean, Funk was born and raised in the in Ohio. I actually have a couple songs I did with Larry Troutman's son,
Ooh.
God rest his soul, from the Zap Band. I
Fire.
actually did a song with the Zap
Classic.
Band. It's like a gospel song. I guess they started doing more like religious music later on in their careers.
Fire.
So I was featured on a song with the Zap Band many, many years ago. But yeah, like and shout outs to Larry Gates is the producer from he lives in Dayton, Ohio. He actually has a restaurant. You guys go check out his place. Amazing, immaculate producer. He did like My Unborn Child for like Tupac. He did Smoking
Wow.
with Nas. He did like Fiesta.
Well, there's a real
Yeah,
connection
yeah.
between Ohio and
Ohio's
California
fire.
based on the funk. Y'all like because y'all created the funk and we all grew up on the
Yes,
funk.
for sure.
G-funk.
Exactly.
We grew up on the funk.
Yep.
That the
I
Midwest.
feel like even in the Bone Thugs era, that's responsible
Absolutely.
for that.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
that's
moved
like
to
the
it.
Bone
Sure.
Thugs being like,
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
out here.
When I
and,
get a
Yeah.
Okay, come on, man.
Creeping on a come up.
Come on.
Listen. And Tasha.
I was about to say that. Okay, I fuck with you now. That's
Now?
Shouts to
Tasha.
No, that's it. That was it. I was about to say Tasha.
I got you. We here.
And
we here
because
with it,
of
Lush. We here with it.
because of Tasha, now every single uncredited female vocalist in every rap song that's ever been released is Tasha in my eyes. They're all Tasha because the way she owned that song
Okay.
and did not get the
And
proper
shouted her.
credit.
No, she did right by herself. She shouted herself out in her shit.
Tasha.
Sometimes you gotta say your own name.
Right?
Sometimes you gotta say your own name. Renegade Piranha at Renegade Piranha. RANAGADEP.
And
Hey,
Piranha.
so
Sometimes you gotta shout yourself out.
so hold on.
Renegade Piranha.
So after
your favorite's favorite.
So after Ohio, you moved to LA. How old were you when you came out here? Where did you move to exactly
I
when you came out here?
moved to LA in 2015. And when I first moved here, I was in like Canoga Park for
Let's
a
go.
nano
That's where I
Canoga
came.
Park.
You already
And then
know,
I was in like
man. I
South
love it.
Central for a nanos, like 3 months Canoga, 3 months, because you know, you're trying to figure out where to make things shake. And then I was in Hollywood for like 3 years. And then, you know, the kid moved up to Bel Air.
Moving.
And then then I was in the Hollywood Hills, and then Studio City now, and I'm be back in the Hollywood Hills in like 2 days.
Okay.
So
Let's
y'all want to
go.
come move some boxes, you big sturdy. No, I'm just kidding. I have a white glove moving service, moving all my shit for me because
We also
the
have a
because
white
the
glove.
Because the
I have a
path
white glove right
Sasquatch
here.
cut out for herself is very lucrative.
Hey,
No,
I don't
that's
have
fire.
the gloves,
Congrats,
but I
dude.
am white, allegedly.
Hey yo, hey yo. So yeah, so then when I moved to LA, I was initially and still do marketing. So marketing is marketing, branding. That is my, the people. Working with the people, trying to making communities, making things be impactful for different brands. That was really the thing. And then, like I said, in 2016, randomly, like this Snoop blunt rolling gig lands in my lap, and I'm like, yo, every single person I've ever known that smokes be like, somebody needs to pay me for this. Look at this. Look at how perfect my joint is, right? And who doesn't know a person in their circle who's like, can't nobody pearl better than me? You can't.
Yeah,
pearl
I know
better than
one.
me,"
He's
right?
sitting right
I'm
over
the best
there.
roller ever.
He's sitting right over
Yeah.
there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, but hold on.
See, now you gonna be the next target, Diz. Watch out.
Hey, what?
Roll
I
off.
mean, I'll just have her hire me. I'll be one of
There
her.
you go. When we get the team going,
Fair
you
enough.
guys,
I'll be part of the rolling team.
Once
Hey.
we have too many clients
Hey,
and I can't do it
does
alone.
the Brat fuck with you?
Oh shit! I got a
So-
shout out from the Brat the other
Flunk
day.
the
Shout outs to
Brat.
the Brat. So this thing going viral is crazy too, because there's been like.
Could
the
I just say
Breakfast
she's
Club
my
was
number
talking
one
about
female
it.
rapper of all
Yeah,
time,
that's
and then
fire.
you could
Shout
continue.
outs to the Brat.
I love the Brat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's number
Chicago.
one to
She's
me.
Midwest girl.
She don't get enough credit.
Yeah, no,
Not
she's
at
not.
all.
She's the best.
Not at all. Not at all.
Best
And
flow.
Who's that making that funky sound?
Okay.
Over.
It's that rat-tat-tat-tat falling back on that.
Listen. So.
Come on.
Funkified.
Funkified.
Yeah,
the
no.
best.
Shout outs to the Brat. Also, woman rapper, right? Like females talking their shit. Like we got shit to talk too, and it's not
Let's
all
go, Rana.
bird shit. You feel me? So it's not all peep popping up the charts. So a lot of this shit is really
Let's
hard
go,
work.
Rana,
Like
come
I'm
on.
really the king of war because I really be war king. Like I'm really pulling up,
Say bars.
getting shit done. Like I don't fuck around. I'm not. This isn't a game. I didn't get here off a fluke. It wasn't like a one-time thing. Oh, you roll for Snoop twice, bro. I was in a garage for 3-4 years, rolling up every single day a half pound. Like dead ass, my fingers going numb. My dog sitting at my feet. Like, bro, when are
And
we
you
going
have
home?
small
Like,
hands too to be
Hey,
rolling all
nah,
that
these
weed.
mighty. Don't you
Hey,
never
hey,
in your
you-
life.
hey,
These yakas, like, don't never play yourself.
Hey, you
bud.
gonna get insurance
Nah,
on them
I'm
motherfuckers?
8'5" for real.
Hey, you
real
gonna get
life.
insurance on them motherfuckers?
They're already insured.
Wow.
Man, let's go.
Wow.
She got her hands insured. All right.
So when I slap you, my insurance will cover it.
Boy, Lush died like
Well,
27
no,
times in this interview.
You know
and
what's
came back
funny?
to life.
What's funny is my friend AD.
I love you, and I'm
No,
just
I
playing
love
with
you
right?
too.
I swear
but
to God,
no,
it's
my
all
friend,
love.
my friend AD. Thank you. Just
for sure. I promise
that
you.
did
it's so
something
much
right
love.
there.
I promise
My
you.
friend AD has a metal plate in his face, so if you
No,
slap-
I don't.
Hey, yo, why?
That
put
is
your cell
funny.
phone up to your face.
You want to see the trick they
Yeah,
talking
hey,
about?
look,
yeah.
look.
He's got a metal.
No, do you have to hurt yourself for
Yes.
this? This is no.
I
I'm
think
not into that.
he's hurting
It's-
himself.
Nah, the
but-
world
I
is
don't
in
have
enough
a metal
pain.
plate.
Don't
Nah,
hurt
he ain't
yourself.
Hold
for
on.
me.
I just have a useless talent.
In high
I
school,
don't know how it happened.
Give it to us, AD. Come on.
Can I just say one thing to you? Stop dissing yourself.
in high school they used to call
No,
him
I'm joking,
bullet
I did.
tooth.
Nah, your baby inside self is hearing you. Don't do that.
No. I'm like
put it on your head.
I'm like very overconfident.
put it on your fucking
I gotta
head
tell you,
already.
I'm like very overconfident.
Put
I'm
it
like,
on
Come
your
really-
on, do it.
The phone just sticks to his head, but only from that side. The other side, it doesn't.
Don't
stick.
So
work.
your
Put
body.
it on the other
Look.
side.
So your body.
He has metal in his head.
Well,
They
no,
call him bullet tooth in high school.
He has lead in his cheekbone.
I don't know.
The cell phone has like magneticism or like
Here,
magnetic.
try with my phone.
whatever.
Let me see what you do with my
Yeah.
phone.
It's not gonna work with
It is.
the other
So,
side. Look at the other side.
and then
it
your body is full of
Put it on the other side.
electricity. Hold on,
It
check
is.
it out. This is why like it's good to
Of
go
your
ground
face.
yourself outside, right? Because
It
you can
doesn't
be
stick.
full of electricity. So that can lead to like heart complications. That could lead to all types of things like not. Which is why if you ever have certain medical conditions, you can't go through X-ray machines. You can't do certain things because the magnetic field of rate whatever will
All right,
fuck up your
hold
body.
on, Dr.
So-
Rana. All I'm trying to say is
Hold on.
he
his
has his
North
phone.
Pole might be right here. So when he puts the shit there, it sticks. If he put it
The
on
North
his left
Pole.
butt cheek, it might stick too. Look, that might be his South Pole. Think about it.
I don't want to find out about
Think
the
about
left
it.
butt
Over
cheek.
there,
Think
man.
about
She
it.
has an answer for everything.
This here and here.
There's something going on with him.
I'm telling you,
Am I a freak?
that's my boy Bullet Tooth, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I heard there's a rumor going around that No Jumper is making clones of people. So I heard you
Really?
guys might not even be the real you guys. Is
This-
that true?
This is a fact.
And then
It's
this
another
was
one
you
of these
guys'
clone
freak
theories.
concoction you made
This is a
to be the
fact.
co-host.
Yeah, I'm a nobody here.
the real
It's just a
version of,
hologram of him over there.
the real version of me overdosed like 4 years ago. This is the clone, like Gucci Mane clone.
Damn. Lone. That's your name.
Yeah. Yeah.
So besides rolling up for people, who have you personally handed gifted blunts to?
Oh my goodness. Lots of people. Shit. Fuck it. These people like their names being shouted out. Like AB, Gunna. I did Gunna's
Free
420
Gunna.
part. Yeah, free
Free
Gunna.
the slime.
Please.
Come on.
Free Sergio and
on,
free
free
Jeffrey,
Gunna, man. Who else?
Shout outs to YSL, the entire camp, from
For real.
Turbo to
Run it back, Turbo.
yeah, for sure.
You rolled some for
Gunna.
Rihanna before?
Yeah, I rolled for Rihanna this year. I'm good friends with one of her team members, and I guess shout outs to my gang for always holding me down. I guess he told her, hey, you know, I know the girl that whoop whoop rolls for X, Y, and Z, and then that'll get you through the door. Like once them names get dropped, people are like, oh
Hey,
shit,
the
I
price
want one
is
too.
going up. We're
Oh,
just
yeah,
letting
the
you
price
guys
is going
know
up.
the
It's-
price
yeah,
is going
for
to
sure.
fucking up.
Dude, she said
So-
Rihanna. It's like you could just say
Yeah.
Rihanna.
And
That's
then-
it. Like
and
I
then-
mean, the fucking Elon Musk famous fucking.
Yeah, that's
that's the one to
I
me.
personally roll for like Kid Cudi, all of these people personally, right? Like I do Gunna's parties, for
Right.
The Wonderland.
But
when he
you've
dropped
gifted
Wonderland.
people random
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. But also
Shannon
when I
Sharp.
rolled up for so when I rolled up for Snoop's Premium Nutrients, which was Snoop's line,
Mm-hmm.
you guys have seen it on ESPN when Shannon Sharp pulls out the blunts in the
That's
black
y- that's
box
your
with the
touch
gold
right
top.
there.
Yeah.
Every single black box with a gold top that had a glass tip in it that was rolled from 2016 to last year, I rolled by hand.
damn.
She's letting you know with
Like, so
passion
if you-
too.
so-
Iranian
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Iranian
No,
passion.
No, but I need that to be clarified.
Explosively.
But no.
love
I don't hang out with Uncle Snoop. I know his kids. I rolled up at his daughter's birthday party. I respectfully know the family. But this, once again, this is professional. So the gifts are taken from Snoop's Premium and given to Uncle Snoop, Sir Snoop Doggy Dogg. And then he, being the God King he is in all of his right, being the most famous person in the world, everywhere he goes, he gifts people these blunts. So
Right,
did
right.
I hand Elon Musk a blunt? No. But did he smoke a blunt I rolled? For sure. With my adhesive. So thank you very much. You know what I'm
patented
saying?
adhesive.
That, I wanted to
That's
get to
where
that.
the
You went off
clarity-
that. Like, what's going on with
yeah.
it? You gonna sell that shit? Like, what's
For
going
sure.
on?
Yeah. So the adhesive, so I've used it for the past 6 years on
And it's safe, right?
hundreds of for sure. It's
gluten-free.
It's food grade. It's food grade. It's all natural. No taste, no odor, no residue, no funny like burn, nothing. So you would literally use it in place of your saliva. But it's food grade, so if you were to like eat it, you'd be perfectly fine. You could
Don't
squeeze it
threaten
on
me
a
with a
Right,
good
come on.
You
time.
could squeeze it on a
Don't
sandwich if you
threaten
like.
me with a good time.
We'll make some adhesive
yeah.
pie.
He'll eat glue.
So
For sure.
the adhesive I've been developing for a long time. I needed to figure out exactly like what would be the best, because the way I do it now, I make it and then I have it in a little cup and then I have a paintbrush. So if you've ever been to the blunt bars, it's a whole like thing.
How long does it take to roll like the premium grade Renegade blunt?
So there's a lot of
question.
prep work and stuff attached. So it depends on when you're gonna start the clock. So like if I had to like break up the weed and do all, okay, so you're gonna add a couple seconds to it. But actual like tuck and roll, like 10, 12 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, like like
Wow.
once it's in and it's in place and the actual like brr, boop is so fast, like you literally can't blink and you'll miss it.
Okay, now something that I'm really curious about, because everybody thinks that their technique is the best, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And people swear to God. Where do you, because obviously, like, you're world class. I already knew you had tucks. I was just fucking
Of course,
with you.
Lush, I love you,
But-
bro. I love you. I
but
promise
I'm
you.
about to vouch
So-
for you in a second,
Yeah,
but
for
yeah.
sure.
So,
sure.
no, what I want to know is this.
He's terrible.
What I want to know is
Come on,
this.
quit dissing people, AD. Quit. You
Yeah,
got to find
this
Jesus.
guy. I hate
myself.
Moses or Muhammad.
What,
Somebody got to find you,
come
AD.
on.
What I want to know is
Spit it
what is a big mistake that people make when rolling blunts, and like what defines a good blunt in your eyes, and like where do people go wrong with their tucks?
So I'll say this. I actually have a lot of really good information coming out on all the reasons. So I will make sure that I because it is a wealth of knowledge, right? And we do need our masters of whatever their crafts are to share their wealth of abundant knowledge with us, like,
Okay.
right?
You know why I
So,
asked that,
for
right?
Sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So I have a lot of educational stuff on the way. Please stay tuned. But I'll give you a couple of things right now that I think is like prime time, like fuck your shit up, right? I'll give you two perfect ones. First and foremost, ratio. Like the ratio of your apparatus or wrap, whether it be paper, grabba, swish, whatever you're rolling out of, to the actual flour. Your ratio has to be a proper ratio. And it also has to be a ratio for who you're rolling for. Some people like a whole lot of grabba. I don't. I
do.
like minimal grabba. He does,
I
right?
throw
Which is
blend in
why-
that motherfucker
Yeah,
because I'm not a
which is-
soft ass
no,
pussy.
oh, wow. All right. So basically, the reason I'm given praise all be to everything most high, the most high. Praises be unto the most high. My clients let me know exactly how they like to smoke, and then I replicate their perfect joint for them. So every single person has a different way that they think their perfect is. So if somebody tells you, I roll the perfect one, you have to believe them, because that's what their perfect is. If someone says, this is my perfect dinner, well, I might not like to eat the same thing you like.
All right,
to
let me
eat.
just
Right? So-
let me
So
just
you
say.
can roll any type of blunt, is what you're saying. You can roll
Hold
any
on,
way
hold on.
they want.
Yeah.
Let me just say I
everything
know.
for everyone, for sure.
Let me just say in a shorter way, I've seen I've smoked her blunts before, right? And so there's a couple of things that I want to put out there that are interesting. You know what I'm saying? First of all, anyone that smokes grabba or smokes fronto knows that the leaf, when you leave it out for too long, it gets dry and it cracks. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? There's something about the fucking way that she does it. I don't know how she rolls it. And it always blows my mind that she'll leave a blunt there like a fucking leaf for hours, and it won't lose its freshness. I don't know how she does it. It's like one of the things where she's really good at fucking rolling and shit. Like me as an experienced, I would consider myself a veteran, experienced,
Damn,
top-notch
Princess
blunt
Jasmine,
smoker.
what you doing?
Yeah, I'm a
What you
top-notch
doing,
blunt
Jasmine?
smoker. I could judge anybody on a blunt. You know what I'm saying? I've smoked with everybody. Smoked with Snoop, smoked with Cheech and Chong, smoked with everybody. Be Real, smoked with anyone you could think of that's a heavy smoker. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting how she does it. Then the speed that she does it. And to go back to one thing about how she finds the time to do all this, I could also vouch for there has never been a time where I've ever hit her up where she wasn't rolling a blunt while I called her.
So
That's
the-
like
the-
craft.
I mean this
I
with
tell-
zero cap.
Yeah.
Like no exaggeration.
Years,
I have
years.
never called
Yeah.
her.
No,
and
she's
if
she
you
wasn't
know
rolling
me,
a blunt.
if you know me,
She's rolling a
yeah,
blunt
like
while
most of my
no
friends,
matter
when they
what
message
time
me
you
and
hit
be
it.
like, "What up?" I'd be like, "You know," and then they know. So and then my catchphrase
really
is
does that
always
shit.
like, remember on "Picture Me Rolling," Tupac's song at the very end, he was like, "If you ever miss me, rewind this track, close your eyes, and picture me rolling." If you ever miss Renegade, close your eyes, rewind this
on.
podcast, and picture me rolling. Okay? Like in real life. Or picture me talking shit and putting people in their places. Either way it goes, you gonna catch me rolling shit up. You know what I'm saying? Rapping shit up. You feel me?
Let's go.
The Rap and Roll Hall of Fame is something I also
Let
created.
me ask you, when you
Yes.
go on vacation,
I don't.
well, let's say technically if you went on
If I
vacation,
did. If I did.
were you like, I can't roll for like a week?
Yeah.
Would you be like that? Would
Nah,
you feel
she'd
crazy
find a
not
way
rolling?
to roll. She'd find a way to roll.
Well, like, okay, so recently, actually, I had to go on a vacation with my family. So I did actually go on a vacation. Y'all just caught me.
Oh yeah, I went to Mexico.
I went to Cancun with my family recently, and then before I went, it was like a scramble. Like my parents were with me for like days, and I'm like literally not sleeping because I had to finish.
Oh fuck
I
it!
had
While
to,
you're
like-
at it, tell us how you almost died over there.
Oh my god,
Damn.
What?
yo.
'Cause you
Wild
couldn't
story.
smoke weed?
So no. I'm not like that.
Cancun is beautiful. I'm trying to figure
shout
out.
outs
Yeah.
to all the weed smokers because we're not. Praise the Lord, we picked the right vice. So we're not like crackish, right? Like so, really, like smokers can just stop. Like you just take one day of just kind of chilling, maybe resting at home, not letting people
There's
get
no
on your
withdrawal.
nerves. No, there's no withdrawal, right? So
Right.
you can like really cleanly get right off of it, and you're perfectly
I
fine.
don't know
Praise the
about
Lord.
that.
You can. It's
Yeah,
mental control.
not
You got
him.
this.
I'll
We got
sock
you.
some.
We got
Not
you.
him.
3 days and I'm socking shit.
But so I ended up having to like obviously the days that I'm here, they need enough for all of those days. So now I have to calculate, all right, I'm going to be gone for 8 days. This person needs 20, 30 a day. This person needs 15 a day. This person needs 10 a day. Add all these up. Okay, now I have to roll up this many to satisfy these people for these 8 days that I'm going to be gone, all beforehand, get them all ready to go, make sure that they have them. And then upon arrival, as soon as you get back, the peas are waiting on you at the table. Like, you know, when Future be like, gotta roll a pound up of gas, and I really be having to roll up pounds of gas. Like, that's really my life.
Now,
like,
here's the ultimate question, though. The
'Cause it's competitive.
ultimate
competitive.
question.
yeah.
How good do you get paid?
You know, if I told you, y'all might try to kidnap. No, I'm just kidding.
She said Bel Air.
Yeah,
Are we gonna
I
steal
said
the
Bel Air.
idea?
Hold on, nah.
He's
80
paying
heard me.
attention.
80
I heard
heard
that.
me.
Paying attention.
80 heard me. I
He
said
said,
Bel
damn,
Air.
she moved up to Bel Air
And then I
off this
said
shit.
Hollywood Hills, didn't I?
From South Central to Bel Air.
Like, fuck am I doing on No Jumper?
Yeah, from Iran to the Hollywood Hills, from a dream to reality, from hard work to recognition, from
Okay.
grinding
Talk your
every single day to taking that shit you just ground up and rolling up perfect blunts with it, right? I grind, not just weed, every day in life. So it's a lot of, it's like, and that's what I'm saying, like, it's really nice getting like all this holla for like, cause it is amazing, right? Like, and I knew it was. I knew this
Well,
was
like
a
how
thing.
organically viral it went?
Well, yeah, like, cause forever I'm like, bro, first of
I
all,
think that was cool.
somebody actually makes a living rolling joints.
That's fire.
That's first on its own.
Hey, you
like,
created this lane.
I really like.
Is
it
there
was,
anyone else that really
No.
does?
So
I've
I-
heard of people that are like assistants of people that roll up their joints for them. There's plenty of celebrities who are like, hey, I'm rich and famous. You're my assistant. Roll up my joints.
I heard Rick Ross had a roller for a
for
while,
sure.
but
Plenty
I don't.
of people have had
But
that.
I don't know, like.
I'm not
They ain't
a
getting interviews.
person's roller though. I am the premier blunt roller of the planet, expert Miss Blunt.
Sheesh.
Right? I am the Rap and Roll Hall of Fame's first inductee. I
That's
am
it.
the
Everyone after
originator.
her is
So
copying.
in 100 years, when y'all look back, like the same way certain people are affiliated with certain industries, like the cannabis isn't just for grow, manufacturing, infusion, cultivation. It's also for consumption.
Right.
When are we going to handle that? Who's going to step in and say, how do we make
you
sure
in the consumption game?
I'm the consumer's champ? Okay.
So Mount Rushmore has your face four
for
times.
Show, 4 times, 4 angles, like a
Let's go,
mugshot.
Rana.
And then the last one's the back of my head.
So
You know what I'm saying? For show.
real quick, what you got in that box right there?
Oh, I brought you guys some stuff. So.
I want to know what's in the gold box.
Oh, the gold box is my kit. So when I go rolling places, it
Oh,
has
you gonna
like
show us
tiers
that?
that it goes to it. Yeah, I can roll you.
That
guys
was
up
the
a
whole
joint.
reason I was like pressing you in the beginning, just FYI, when I was like, I don't believe you had tux, because I thought you was going to be like, oh yeah, watch this, boom, and then
No.
scroll up right there.
No. Everyone was always like, you should have pre-rolled joints to hand out to people. I'm like, yeah, no, suck my. I get paid for these blunts. I'm not handing none out for free. And then furthermore, like that's like you don't when your people really do shit. Like y'all really rappers, right? In a mad disrespectful.
Yeah, if someone
when somebody
asks
comes
us
up
to
to you
rap,
like,
yeah,
spit something.
100%.
Suck-
Yeah,
Shut
absolutely.
up, bro.
I don't
What
be
you
rapping.
talking about?
I don't be rapping unless I
That's
get
a
paid.
fact.
I don't give
Do
a
you
fuck
hear
anymore.
me?
I don't
Like,
do the freestyle
what?
shit.
What?
No, that's a fact.
So no, like my friends. Now I do have a couple people close to my life, and you know who you are watching this podcast. They get on my nerves every single time they see me because they be like, "No, Rana, please, you have to do it." And I love them so much that I don't mind rolling them up blunts. Although they do definitely add to my blunt numbers. I brought you guys a bunch of different flavors from traditional to gift the
Amazing.
gang, so you guys kind of facilitate how you want
Yeah,
to do
well,
it.
Lush ain't part of this.
You
don't
guys
smoke.
have the cotton candy, the
You don't smoke either.
jawbreakers. I brought
smoke.
you the
Fake smokes.
I'm taking some.
cupcakes. I
I'ma
brought
take
you the
some too.
Caicos. I
ain't
brought
taking
you the
shit. I'm taking all
biscotti.
of it.
I brought you the gelato. I brought you milk. I brought
That's
you the
all me
Mamba
right there.
24, and then
All
I
of
brought
it.
you guys 2 of their brand new Rockstar OGs.
Fire.
So you guys can smoke those, and then how you guys can help me out if you want me to roll you up joints is you guys can pick a jar out of here, and then you guys can break it up and then hand it to me, and I'll roll you up a joint. So
There
I
it
don't gotta break
is.
up.
Go crazy.
And I even got to, if
Just
you
like
don't want to
that.
break it
Go
up with your
crazy,
hands,
Diz.
Damn, we
Go
gonna
yeah,
crazy.
I gave you a grinder.
Oh shit, let's go.
But I brought the kit.
You know I don't smoke joints though.
Oh, Shout outs to Snoop's Premium Nutrients.
I only fuck with
I've
Grabba,
used
man.
this
Shouts
tray
out to
since
Grabba, man.
2016.
That's why y'all gotta sponsor me, man. Because
They
I only
do.
fuck with Grabba, man.
Hold on, not for nothing.
Yeah,
we
yeah, they
we
already do.
sponsored Diz's last battle that he did.
when I was
Fire.
battling Geechee.
Oh, thank
the
you.
Grabba Gang super loves the battle rap community.
Awesome.
You guys
gonna
are
do something.
seriously like, I mean, you're one of the pillars, right? Like, and I always say hip hop it's holy hip hop. So the same way a devout Christian, a devout Muslim, or a devout person who practices Judaism would learn the holy writings of their prophets and their teachers, the students and the children in the fellowship of hip hop should treat hip hop as holy hip hop and learn these verses, because in these verses
like that.
are the truth. So if you know these verses, like I know holy hip hop's verses, like I'm a real devout hip hopism
Yo, what the fuck? She knows like the words to every song on earth.
So what's your favorite weed song?
like, dog? She knows the words to every.
What is your favorite weed
in
song?
hip-hop.
Time goes by, puffing on live,
Okay.
hoping that it gets me high.
Okay.
Got a bit going crazy.
She's gonna spit the whole song right now.
Hey, I feel, yeah. June 161.
That kid
Mama
looks
Bush, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, no, it's got a lot of stuff going on in here.
What is that? What is that gold thing right there?
Yeah, so
Which one?
Oh, these little cups right
Not the
here?
cups, the thing right
This
there.
is my scale.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Renegade
scale.
Ah,
scales available
gold
for sale
scale.
soon. All of this stuff. So the plan is to basically, I'm creating a smoking kit, the Ranagade one. If y'all see Fugazi knockoffs after y'all see this, just remember, the world will steal from the originators, okay? I am the originator. Don't let them play me.
Okay,
Don't come
weird.
back later on and be like, oh, I seen this here. No, you didn't. You ain't seen it till I showed you. You ain't think it was real
go.
till I showed you. You didn't think it was a
man, these
possibility
two right
till
here.
I did it, right? So
Fire.
all of these things, we're going to create a smoking kit, and then the smoking kit will be something, you know, like you can pull up to a little event and you'll have all of the little Renegade fun stuff. So we'll have gold trays for you. There's a couple little cups, my rolling pin, the whole 9 yards. So you too can
I
feel.
see you love gold.
Yeah, I love gold.
That's very Persian.
your recurring theme
Persian
with you.
royal people love the gold.
Yep, look, it's all
Ah.
gold.
real stunners don't got to pull their chain out all the time. Yeah, you know.
Even the nails.
Yeah, you know. Golden lady, golden lady.
Yeah, she
I
got it.
like
Is your
to
favorite movie
go
Goldfinger?
there. Nope. No, my favorite movie
Gold member?
is actually
my bad.
Belly, first and foremost.
Classic.
And then I'm going like Interstellar. And then I'm
Damn,
going.
that's another one of my
That shit is
What
crazy,
Dreams
too.
May Come.
Interstellar's
Those are my
amazing.
three
Damn,
favorite
What
movies.
Dreams May come is so sad.
If
though.
you lost
It's
someone,
okay, it's
Interstellar
good.
is like.
Oh,
Interstellar is
sad.
crazy.
God, it's so good, isn't it? But how funny is it? It's like Belly and then Interstellar. Although they're both
Two different worlds.
Those are two of my favorite movies.
they're amazing movies.
They are.
Belly's a
Yeah,
classic.
but I'm
Belly
going
was
Belly all
fucking
day.
incredible when
I'm
it
going
came
Belly
out, bro.
all
There was
day.
nothing like it. when
Nothing
it came
ever
out.
to this day. To this day.
Hype Williams needs to make a new movie. Let's keep it a stack. out
No,
here.
let's get some of these new directors out. Corwin Duckworth, amazing director out of California. He's got amazing things coming up. He's got a couple movies he's about to
shouts
drop.
out to him.
Yeah. He's got. So there's
Absolutely.
a lot of really fire new directors. Not that we don't want to see hype the scene back up. Come on back out, hype.
That's what I'm
But-
saying. You're one for
but-
one. It's
yeah,
a classic.
But like in 20 years, y'all might
Classic.
have another little baby Renegade out here talking about how they roll blunt. So then how rude would it be for us to say, bring Renegade back? It's come on now. And then furthermore, too, here's the thing. If you do something, you can't stop doing it. You
True.
can't stop doing it. You can't be like, oh, I stopped. Because then it's really hard for people to think that it's really real. Right? And I think we live in a world where things are so fugazi and so like conjured and so like, oh, let's create this. Oh, well, slap this shit together here. You got it.
Manufactured.
Hella manufactured. So if there's ever things that are authentically able to be, you know what I'm saying, had, these are the things we should have.
By the way, is that Frida Kahlo with a bullet in her teeth?
No, this is Renegade. This is Renegade Piranha with a bullet in her teeth.
Okay.
Ah, that's hard.
Okay.
I'm aware of
Where's
that.
the grab at?
Listen, I got y'all. I'm gonna drop off some merch
Yeah,
for you
she's
guys.
got
You
two
guys
eye-
can start.
She has two eyebrows. It
you
can't
guys
be
can start-
Frida
here, you want
Kahlo.
this one? This one?
Yeah, but damn, where the grab at? You got it right there.
That's
Yeah, I got everything.
that's actually AD on your shirt, bullet tooth right there.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Lush. What a great guy.
So yeah, man, the whole point of this whole thing is just to basically tell, like, and not for nothing, it makes sense that like we all of us are sitting around with each other. Because I'd like to say, y'all carved a fucking path. Like, the shit wasn't real. Like, the way you guys, like, won the world, the internet, the way everyone was, like, watching you guys' battles, like, they'll watch Sunday Night Football. Like, I remember, I mean, you know, that's a path to where now.
Yeah, on God.
You understand? So, you know.
I should stay watching
Are we
this
getting
nigga
our
shit.
flowers right now?
Shout
Okay,
Real
okay.
shit, though.
Thank you, Rana.
Y'all getting flowers and getting flowers.
Yeah, oh my, she's constantly barring out. Telling you.
So I love that. 'Cause for me personally, this is a full circle moment, right? Like, being such a fan of yours, obviously we're Middle Eastern, so to hear somebody that kind of like understands the seriousness of other parts of the world, depending on where you're from, like any other foreigner, I kind of have a little bit more of a.
Of course, we understand.
You know, because we
that,
get that third world shit that, you know, sometimes other people don't understand, right?
Talk that third world
So
shit.
yeah,
Right?
so war babies, like the war babies of the world, kind of get together, they unite, and we have to support each other in a sense, and then every ally, every single group of people has too. So me looking at watching y'all back in the day, while I'm in the studio making my music, or I'm going out there like, I battle too, and then like I've battled plenty of people too, by the way. But
Yeah,
these
right,
little
right.
videos don't have 100 million gajillion views on them, right? Y'all are pioneers, man. So it feels really good to be in the middle of this jungle, in the middle of this whole little area where we
appreciate
really
you.
chopped all these trees down for ourselves and really built a world for ourselves. So if your world ain't pretty, build another one, right? Like if you don't like something as silly as, and the cliche things, you know, cliche things are annoying to people, but cliches are true because they've been true for millions of people.
Facts.
Like when motherfuckers be like hard pay or hard work pays off, for sure does.
It
If
do.
you believe you can achieve, that's a fact. You have to believe in yourself. You have to respect your, like, all of these things are, for as cliche, the reason they are these things is because they've been valid for that many situations. You don't got nothing nice to say, don't say none at all. Lush. No, I'm just kidding. You know, just tying it back in.
I like it.
That was
I like
good.
it.
You brought it
I
full
like it.
circle.
I like it.
Yeah, man. Let's smoke this fucking blunt.
You see, hey, it's good content.
It's great content.
It's good content.
You know they're gonna clickbait this shit up.
I will sacrifice myself for the content every single time.
I'm happy I'm here.
That's good. Praise the Lord.
Every single time.
Hey man, I seen her going viral. I was like, that's it, man. We bringing her on the show,
It's
man.
crazy.
Like she and like, to be real with you, like that comment that I left when I was like, no jumper, tag her in it. Like you got so many like follows from that and people that
Nah,
like that.
man. Shout outs
Like that.
to.
I wasn't expecting this great
So
personality.
it's good. She can't. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
incredible, and she has so many talents too. There's other shit that we could talk about too. Like she does designing, fashion designing, decorating, furniture shit, fucking things,
Jesus
masks.
Christ, just
fucking-
straight hustler.
She makes fucking toys, masks, all types of crazy
But you,
shit.
but
Like,
you good
she's-
people
she's
like
crazy.
you like somebody I can hang around you all day. Be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's really like.
Thank you.
Lush,
I appreciate that.
that's my guy. That's my
No, I
guy.
appreciate
Nah,
that.
nah.
He gonna
You
leave
let
you
me
hang- you
hang
gonna
it?
leave him hanging?
Nah.
Damn.
He was thinking about it, but he was like, nah, I ain't
My
gonna
dog.
do that.
It's my dog, bro.
That's valid. I appreciate that too. And I think furthermore, even like right back to how we even ended up here, right? There was a lot of little comments like, oh, it's because of the way she looks. Like, dead ass, you would call me 100 things respectfully before you would call me pretty.
No,
Call me
that'll be
hardworking.
first on my
Nah,
list.
that's
For
not,
sure
It's not
first.
cap.
right. That's
It's not
not right.
cap.
For sure
No,
first.
But here, let me tell you something. All
First.
that pretty shit is not cute. Write that down. All that pretty shit ain't cute.
All right,
Because
before you
at the
go
end of the
crazy,
day-
make
no,
sure
I'm
you
not
throw
going
some
You're
crazy.
still a
blend.
beautiful
Yeah.
woman.
Make sure you
Just-
throw some blend in that. That's all I want to say.
Hey,
Not
Throw
for
some
nothing.
blend in
Not
there
for
for
nothing.
me.
You wanna in life, you wanna be taken seriously for what you've actually done in life. You don't.
I
Wanna,
respect that,
right?
though.
You don't like. I didn't get this like not for nothing during
Yeah.
the roll off.
Being eye
First
candy.
of all, Snoop wasn't there for the roll off. The owner of Snoop's Premium was there. The people from the farm were there. The people who actually facilitate his business is there. This man is busy handling his world, handling his life, building his entire empire.
I've been around him before, and let me tell you, I was at one of his photo shoots when I was like, I don't know how old I was. I was battling people in the background and shit. But one thing twice I remember from being around Snoop is somebody come around from Snoop's camp and go, do y'all want to smoke weed with Snoop? And everybody goes, yeah. And they all pull out their weed. They're like, all right, give me all your fucking weed. And they would take the weed and just take it to Snoop.
fire.
I've actually smoked with Snoop.
I smoke.
Yeah, I have
smoke
too, but
Yeah.
I'm saying I've seen
Shout out to
I've seen people give weed to Snoop and never really see him. So I know he doesn't really associate with every person that gets him. But it's
No.
really, he don't give a fuck where his bud's
Listen,
coming from.
You're talking about people that have personal chefs, personal exercise coaches. They have personal nutritionists. They have personal everything.
You can't hang out with them all day.
And furthermore,
Private planes.
furthermore, I know who I am and I know what I am. I am, in fact, a girl. I am, in fact, a woman. I am, in fact, a small woman. I am, in fact, a cute woman. Whatever, all this bullshit.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch. Arr! There ain't nothing pretty.
Yeah.
But because of these things, I have to move a certain way. And I've moved a certain way my entire life. So once again, ask the people who know me about me. Because I can't sit here and tell you all of my stories and why I stand triumphant or why I can stand as fucking firmly as I can stand on these two. Why I can look myself in the mirror and say, I like you, bro. You did right. You're not shady. You have a clear conscience. You move right? So because of these things, you got to move a certain way. Like, my whole thing was like, oh my God, I can come hang out with you and roll up all your blunts.
That's how like some people will try to pay me.
I'm not gonna
front.
Where you think
I'm
that?
not gonna front.
Where you think that'll get you? That doesn't get you anywhere. Pretty doesn't.
Pregnant.
I love that people
Bro,
are seeing
stop.
that you really
understand?
not
It's
like
real
that.
shit.
Nah, I'm telling you. And listen,
Yeah,
if
that's
it's
good.
one thing we take from here, women of the world, girls of the world, you can stand in your power. And it don't got nothing to do with sexual empowerment and all this crazy ass shit. It
I
could
agree.
literally be like, bro, I work hard just like you do.
Let's go.
I work
Rana.
hard just like you do. I get up every morning and I say, I want to put on for my parents. I want my friends to be proud of me. I want my people to say, hey, yo, this girl doesn't get tired, bro. She isn't complaining about what was given. She's working hard every day. So at the end of the day, for the girls of the world, for my ladies, tits up, ladies. We got this shit. You feel me? So
Tits up, ladies.
You
Come
feel
on.
me? Like, and if you don't got
Jesus
them, God
Christ.
bless you still, right? Like, it's whatever. Point being, this is for all of my ladies that might have gone through a
B cups are better.
procedure. No, don't listen. Lush. You're standing in the cancellation line. Come back to customer service.
All right, A
Lush.
cups are better.
Hey, that's your man's. That's your
just playing,
man's.
I'm
Nah,
just playing.
see, hold on.
No, I know you about to say something serious.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think the most serious thing that could happen right now is this blunt get rolled. When the fuck this blunt get rolled?
Do you want to grab a?
Yeah.
Okay. So the grabbas, I have a process to keep them whatever because I roll a lot. So
This
I can't
another
keep my
thing.
grabbas in packs. I take them all out. They go into Ziploc bags, and then I have
No,
a.
show everyone. Show what you do. Show them what you do. Teach people. Come on. Put it out there. for
Damn,
people.
giving away the sauce?
Give them the
Okay,
sauce.
so I want not too much sauce, but
It's just to keep
for
their
my,
grabbas fresh.
for my grabba leaf fans and community.
I can
for
smell
any
it
leaf,
right now.
For any leaf community member, if your leaf ever gets dry or gets funky on you, like from drying out, you didn't close the pack, whatever, you can take it, and put it in a Ziploc bag or a Tupperware. And then a lot of people will tell you to like run it underwater. Don't do that. Do
Really?
not do that. Do not do that.
Yeah,
you don't
look
want to
what she
smoke
does.
the air bubbles or the water vapors. That's really bad for your lungs. It can actually like damage your lungs really, really bad. This is why
damp it with
when they cure cannabis and when they cure tobacco, which both come in variety of strains, they dry it to a certain point so it can be smoked. Which is why the whole concept of like mixing tobacco in the spliff is because the sensimilia right off the tree is kind of wet. Whoop, 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 you got to put something in it for it to smoke. Blah, blah, blah. You though don't want to get it wet because when you smoke it, you don't want to smoke water vapors. So you want your tobacco to be a certain amount of dry while being malleable. So the best way to achieve that is to take a paper towel, a clean paper towel, run it under some good filtered water, not tap water, obviously, like some type of good bottled water, and then squeeze out all of the juice out of it, like all of the water out of it. So it's basically just really lightly damp paper
Yeah,
towel.
yeah.
And then just put that in the bag with the Ziploc bag. Close it, walk away, go do something for a couple hours, come back, and then naturally, molecularly, it will absorb the moisture. So don't run it underwater though, because that's really bad for your blunt, and it makes it burn funny. It smells funny.
It's so true
Yeah,
because
don't do that. You want your tobacco to be
it
like almost
knocks,
like 70%.
It
dry,
like
80%
knocks like
dry.
color off it too,
Yeah,
and like
it's weird.
if
It's like a gray
fucks
shirt
it all
and
up.
armpit swing.
So that's how you
Stains.
resurrect.
Yeah, that would be how you would resurrect a.
And I feel like that's probably one of the main reasons she keep like her blunts stay fresh. Like you could keep it in the fucking ashtray for long, because that's a big problem
you
I think in the
curate the
grabba
leaf.
community. Like we have a problem with like our leafs drying out fast. Like
In the
anybody who's-
grabba
or
community.
Fronto, anybody who smokes
fuck with it.
Fronto.
I like
that's
that.
a real community of people.
In the
I like
grabba
that.
gang.
Yeah. So like that's a community of people who smoke leaf, and
Fire.
and all of us as a fucking conglomerate together. You know what I'm saying?
Are those branded scissors?
We have
as
that
well?
issue.
Branded scissors en route. Once again, army of one here. So we're trying. Like I can do everything in time, which is once again, children, patience. Keep going. Things will happen in time. So yes, some things are branded, some things are en route of being branded. But either way it goes,
fire.
the Renegade pyramid is built, but we're gonna like shine a light on it that says like Renegade. It's already there, just looks like a fucking pyramid. So it's kind of a little dusty. It's been there for a long time. We've been doing this for a long time. But I got y'all. I'm gonna shine some lights at the bottom of the base of the pyramid. We'll get a Renegade sign on it rotating or something.
Fuck with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We'll make it all pretty and shit. But right now,
that's hard.
they're just gold scissors because the theme around here is
Make sure you put a lot of blend in that bitch.
hey yo.
My nigga Diz is fiending.
How
He's
much?
fiending.
How much tree does the little shot glass hold?
If it's full, like 3.5. But it
Really?
depends on what type of flour it is too.
That holds an eighth.
Yeah, if you grind it up.
What?
It depends on what type of flour. So some flour grinds up much more fluffy, and some flour grinds up much more
Finer.
Crazy.
Finer. Yeah. So it all depends, man. It's like God. Like once you get in this fucking world, it's like, yo, which little part are we dissecting to give answers about? So yeah, it just depends. So the same way, like when I roll for my clients,
Use
all
the dark
the-
blend. I love you. Dark blend. The dark ones.
This is why I don't pull up to roll for people, and I roll up at home. So they, hey
No,
yo,
but-
dark blend.
But like you said, you
Hey.
you cater it to the client, right?
Yeah.
So that's an example of you being malleable. And
Come on, Rana.
got you. I got you.
to be honest, it's really, I'm not even going to front. It's very impressive just to see how in tune with all the potential nuances of rolling and how it goes back to the cultivation process. And how you're like, all these little subtle details and you're like logged in with all of them. You essentially have a PhD in blunt rolling.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh God.
Professional herb degree, if you will.
Bars.
Wow. Stop.
How long you been smoking? By the way?
Bars.
How long have I been smoking?
Yeah.
I'm 659 years old.
All right.
So I've been smoking for like 555 years of it, roughly.
5-5 crib.
On Earth years.
Earth years, a long fucking time, bro. A long time. I've been smoking a long.
Over
I mean-
20
Hold
years.
on. I tell
Over
you,
20?
I tell you like this. I was smoking when Tupac was alive.
Yeah. I mean,
Add it
So
up.
she got over 20.
What
She
the
got
Migos
25.
Say? Add it up.
She got 25 in the
no,
tank.
for
Add it
sure.
up.
For sure, because I mean, if your namesake is a song from 2001,
Yeah.
and like you said, now you've been smoking since at least prior to 96.
For
like,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm out here.
And you
Listen,
never fuck with
don't
cigarettes
let
or
this-
anything, right?
Don't let this baby face fool you, okay? I'm old enough to be your daddy, all right? Or your mother.
Come on, say.
Shut
dad.
up. Let me have it. AD, let me have my moments.
I got you, I
I'm
got you.
him, for real. I've been him this whole time.
You're Himothy?
I'm not Himothy.
You're
I'm not
Himothy?
I'm him possible.
It's bar.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, long time. 26 years.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Since you were 1 year old.
Listen, yeah.
Super compliment, Lush.
I'm trying to be
Since I
fucking
was
nice
an
now.
Yeah,
infant.
you didn't
Since
catch
I was
Jesus
an infant.
Christ.
Since I was an infant. Yeah, so, good smoke.
Fucking Cincinnati.
I was smoking weed when the shit was like nasty fucking like brick weed with
Well,
the black seeds.
Well, that's also because you were smoking in Cincinnati. And
No,
they
hey.
Tell
have
her,
some
tell her.
Bam,
Come on.
Bam, Bigelow, Brown.
I'm on Lush's side now. I flipped sides.
I would tell you how
flipped
I
over.
had really good gas in the
Nah,
natty,
y'all didn't
but
have
I don't want
nothing out
to
there.
implicate myself.
No.
So therefore, you're right.
That's
We
in
were
the 90s.
only
It was a long time
smoking.
ago.
Hey, where the good weed come from that y'all had?
Cali.
Okay.
Hold on. Why you think I'm here? Stop playing with me.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
the land of
Okay.
opportunity. Hold on. Shout outs to California. Shout outs to Los Angeles.
But y'all didn't start getting weed till later out there.
Okay.
It was
Cali. LA.
way later. We wasn't shipping shit
Y'all
since
got it.
way
Y'all got
later.
it. No. You got it. You
We
got
LA
it.
every
Hold
time.
on. Y'all got it. Y'all got the smoke. Y'all got it.
See
you
how
got it.
prideful we
You
are
got
about
it.
this shit?
No,
It's
I
like
love
pressure.
that. Hold
It's
on.
like real
I love
pressure.
that too. I literally, Like recently, a lot of people have been asking, like, where's the best weed from? It's like, it's Cali. Don't do it. And then not just Cali, Southern California.
Hold the fuck
You
up,
would
though.
say that over
Hold the fuck up, though.
Woo.
For sure.
You more from
Because I
Cali.
smoke gas.
But you more
gas
from-
has always been from Southern California, not the Bay. The Bay got them fruity, little flowery flavors.
She's right.
I like gas
She's
of
right.
the future. I like to smoke that pressure.
Did you go back to the East Coast and live there after you lived here when you were 15?
No.
So you're more from Cali than
I
you
didn't
are from
live
the
here
East
when I was
Coast.
15. I moved here in 2015.
She's never
Oh.
been on the East Coast.
Oh.
2015.
Yeah, yeah, well, Cincinnati.
15,
She talks like she is.
2015.
She says dead ass every other
Yo,
fucking
dead
word.
ass-
So I keep thinking
yo,
she's
dead
from-
ass B.
I always think she's
I'm
from
high-key
Connecticut.
fake jacking that,
She gets
son.
mad I say Connecticut all the time.
I'm like, say Connecticut one more time.
I'm like, aren't you from Connecticut or something? She's like,
Honestly, Diz, there's a big Dizaster fan in Cincinnati right now weeping because you said that.
No, we
suggest-
love the 5-1 Trey. Come on,
There you
man.
go. There you go. You
Come
better
on.
know the fucking.
That's the famous adhesive.
Yeah, this is the famous adhesive.
That's where Scribble Jam used to be at.
So
That was
this
yeah,
is-
right? Yeah, so that was the adhesive I was talking about. I feel like it's crazy that she created her own one. That's hella dope.
Yeah. So this is
because
the.
she used to sniff glue, obviously.
Yeah.
I had to get one off.
No, you got it.
I had to get one off.
Honestly, though, I knew I was always gonna be a gas fan because I was one of those kids that liked the smell of gas stations and liked the smell of skunks. Oddly enough.
I like
Anybody
the smell
else?
of gas as well.
Like
When it
that
comes to
genuinely,
weed, when it
like,
comes
like
to weed.
petroleum.
tar,
Oh, yeah, y'all some weirdos.
Tar.
tar,
tar. Is
tar
it
on a
tar?
roof. I love the smell of tar.
I
on a
like
roof.
vinegar.
Yeah, there you go.
I like
That's more normal than tar.
vinegar.
I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna go there
That's
with
like
the.
literally something people consume.
We're not gonna go there with the Middle Eastern joke about gas. We're just gonna leave that one, tuck it
Yeah,
away.
because it's not
What's
funny.
the
Push
Middle
it away.
Eastern joke about gas?
Well, the Middle Eastern
no,
joke
cancel
beat 'em
yourself.
up already.
Nah, honestly, I'm waiting for you
Would
to
be-
walk on in.
would
Lush.
be because
Nah, come on
there's a
in.
high concentration of oil in the Middle Eastern region of the world.
Ho, ho, ha,
So
ha.
gas,
Wow, you really did it.
yeah, I mean, that would be the joke. If
What a
someone
great
were to-
guy.
if
What
someone-
a great guy.
if
That's
someone
like
were
your
to tell-
slogan now. What a great guy.
If someone were
I think
to
that's
tell
what
the
we're
joke.
going to say that about Lush all the time.
Hypothetically.
He's such a great guy.
I am.
Lush is a great guy.
I'm like
is
the
a great
kindest
guy.
person you'll ever meet.
Such a great guy.
You definitely the kind of you're like the most kind here for sure.
By far. But including, yeah.
Yeah, he's
I'm
he's,
the nicest
he's
guy
super
here.
nice.
I don't
By
know
far.
about
Yeah.
Is he?
Riley, who's the nicest guy here?
that. Lush is not
Thank
a nice
you.
person.
Thank you.
I don't know where I'll rank on the list.
No, honestly, AD's probably the nicest person here.
I'm up there.
It's like AD and Yuri
Oh, he's a fan of you.
and me.
Aw, that's so nice. Look
Are
at
we about to
y'all.
interview you two right now?
Being
Let's
kumbaya.
interview them, Rana.
So, how did you guys meet? No, I'm kidding. How long have you been together?
Whoa,
He's gonna help fix my teeth.
we're gonna get you some new teeth, Lush.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
helping
that's
fix my
hilarious.
Why would he fix your teeth?
You see his?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
got them, You got
serious.
the pearlies.
He got them Gucci manes.
Wait, you got the hookup on teeth?
I
Oh
don't say
yeah.
the hookup, but I know somebody that knows somebody.
No, dude.
Man,
okay.
you know Adam got him on the
Don't
dental
do
plan.
it.
Quit
Don't
playing,
do it.
Doug.
Don't do it.
Adam got him on
Don't
the
do
dental.
it.
I got my own dental plan.
Listen, first of all, personally, me, I'm an as is. Okay, so you just don't get this shit as is. But if you're
Wabi
gonna,
sabi.
but if you're gonna do things to enhance thine self, okay, please spend top dollar and get the fucking.
Oh,
best
for sure,
part.
for sure.
Please don't just willy nilly be like, I know a guy
she
that know a
closed that
guy that
shit
know
real
a guy
quick.
that knows a girl that lives downtown that you could
Don't get a
Yeah.
back alley BBL is what she's
No,
saying.
and then like they don't shave your shit down enough.
No.
They take you in the back and punch you in the
Hey,
face.
and somebody just asked me this, like, did you get your teeth done in Long
put a
Beach?
lot of
I was like, who's
blood
doing teeth in Long Beach?
That's disrespectful.
I was like,
dog.
whoa.
That's
I can't
Hey,
remember.
nah.
Warren G's dental shop.
First of all,
Regulator!
hey,
I'm just
So speaking of that, I asked you what your favorite weed song is. My favorite weed song of all time, Mr. Grimm Indo Smoke, featuring.
The
Indo.
classic.
That is
better
the
ones.
get the fuck out of here.
Coffee
Oh,
Brothers.
criminal-
that-
Coffee Brothers.
You're
fucking
you're
Devin the dude.
you could say doobie ashtrays in the conversation.
Fucking and
I
a
want
bunch of
Mr.
other
Grimm.
ones.
Thank you,
Nah,
Mr.
What if
Grimm.
you do, young brother? You better not
Not
choke.
joke.
I guess.
This ain't no stress. It's the motherfucking Indo Smoke. Come on, Poetic
I
Justice
would put that
soundtrack.
on number 3.
Yeah, so like you act like I said some like egregious
No, I didn't.
comment.
I was just saying. I feel like
I'm gonna have to
Whatever.
throw Looney's 5 on it. I think that's
yeah,
like
for sure.
the obvious
Throw that
choice.
on.
That's probably the most popular ever.
That is like the quintessential
Doom,
weed.
What's like the most questionable bar of all time? I take
sex to the face.
Whenever
Yeah.
I can, don't need no cut.
Man,
I
I hope
soak
this
it
shit-
up till the joint be burning in my hand. Next time I roll it in a Renegade to
Oh.
burn slow.
So the
Make
ashes
people
don't be burning up my
Yeah,
hands,
bro.
the main.
Oh, it's smoke time? Y'all said it's smoke time?
So wait, that happened already?
Yeah, for sure. So
I just wanted to see because I don't even. I just wanted to like,
run that back, run that back,
see what
Lush.
it
Run
looks
that
like.
tape back, Lush. Run that tape back.
wanna see what it looks
Run that
like.
tape back, run that
Pretty
tape back.
fucking damn fire.
I'm not. I can't touch it, but here.
Why you
Hey,
can't touch it?
bro. 'cause
I
it'll
can't.
go
You
into
You can't
my
smoke?
No.
You don't smoke?
I-
You was talking all of that cash money.
I know, right?
Woofing
He's
out
doing-
the subwoofers.
he's doing great now.
Shit.
No, check in. So I
You don't like
had just like it's funny you said 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had an illustrious 26-year smoking career
Mm-hmm.
from the time I was 12 to the time I was 38. And because I am a drug addict, I don't do
Beautiful.
any mind
God bless
altering
you.
substances.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Shout outs
2
to
years, 8
cleanliness.
months.
Shout outs to recovery. Shout outs to self discipline. Shout outs to you for realizing how important you are to the whole entire world, Lush. You have fans globally that you have inspired through your words, through your confidence in yourself, through your love for yourself in the way that you gave it all on the stage, all of you guys. So when people watch you guys like Diz going super ham with like, all right, the pandemic's around, fuck it, I'm gonna play soccer every single day. I'm not gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna clean my shit up. Okay, cool.
You
Y'all was
seen me
rock
out there?
stars, right? You guys were rock stars. So obviously a lot of bullshit sometimes comes with that, but I wanna thank every one of you guys for just keeping this alive. Like if we don't revere our God tier gods, who will? Right? If we don't hold ourselves up high, who will? If we don't say these guys really went out there and what y'all did too isn't for the faint of heart. Like it's much easier to write a song and go to the studio, play it back and be like, all right, is this good or not?
Yeah,
You know
AD.
how fucking nerve-wracking it
Real
is to
shit.
just be out here talking your shit
Nah, for
and
sure.
having to like really
is.
stand by it.
And
So
I want to say
God
thank you
bless
for the
guys,
amount of
man.
blend in here, and this is actually a really
I was
good
gonna
blend.
say, is that better than you could roll? Be honest.
For sure. Oh, go ahead.
Look
No,
at this. Ain't gonna say
You
it.
answer, Diz. Here's the thing. Diz probably likes the way he likes his blunts. So once again, that's how it goes. So when people come up to me, they're like, I roll better than you. I'm sure you do
This
make...
is more
It
impressive.
looks better than
How-
what
let
you
me,
roll.
Let me
like,
say.
I'm sure
looks-
you like the way you make your pancakes
Let me
too.
let me
Like,
say.
how
Let me
is
say
it,
it's
bro?
more
Her shit
impressive.
looks better than yours.
It's more
It's
impressive.
all preference.
It's more impressive. Just how she puts it together. You know.
It looks like aesthetically, and like
It is.
and the way it burns. I don't
It
know.
is. I like it heavier and with less weed and just way more paper
He's an
and
Arab.
no
He's
filter.
from Lebanon.
Yeah, he
I don't
is.
put a
he
filter
is.
in my
He
shit.
used
But
to
whatever,
play,
it's
he
actually
used to play
cleaner,
with
like-
ticking time bombs as a child.
See, I made the joke. Now look at her. She's going off on your good
They're
Lebanese
allowed
people.
to.
She can do that.
No, this
They're
my people.
allowed to.
Nah, Lebanon and Iran
Yeah,
are
they're allowed
gang.
to.
We like.
We are.
Y'all are
Here's the
not
thing:
the
the whole
ops.
Middle East.
Compton,
nah,
West LA.
Not for
Come
nothing.
on,
Hold
fool.
on,
It's
hold on.
kind of
Let's-
like how black folks can say the shit to each other, but like that's.
Yeah,
why
you
we
know, you
can't,
could
like-
within the community you can diss each other. It's fine.
No, that's like a black
Because
American.
I think our
against a- with a
explosives are better
Jamaican.
than theirs, so it's all good. She
Yeah,
can say
but-
what
I
they-
make better explosive. Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to Iran too. Iran.
Shouts to the women of Iran and the
Shout out
stand
to
they're
the women of
taking.
Yeah,
Iran.
that's
shout
what
out
I
really,
to their bravery.
really fuck with that.
I
Shout
wanted,
out to
I
their
wanted to get into that
bravery.
before we ended this. Yeah, if you want to just like put that out there too
Yeah,
a little
man.
bit
I know she
more,
got a
just-
spiel about this.
No,
but
it's not even
sprinkle
a spiel.
some game.
It's not
Sprinkle
even
some
a
game.
spiel.
Come
It's
on.
not even a spiel because honestly,
But
I
she
don't.
feels emotional
I
because
don't-
her world is in the spotlight.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I left.
And you were supposed to be there.
Yo, I was actually gonna go back to Iran. I booked my ticket for the first time after 28 years, like a week before this Mahsa Amini, God rest her soul,
Wow.
situation really went crazy for the first time in 28 years. So it's real because you're looking at people who are living in a global prison. Okay, these are the world's next leaders of all sorts of fields and industries. These are the world's brightest, smartest, kindest, most joyful, right? And they can't, because we had a coup, there was a lot of things that happened. There's a really actually great documentary on HBO called Hostages that kind of really breaks down
Right.
kind of what happened with all the international meddling in it. And so
course, 'cause
we
they're
have been
always-
we have been kind of put into this predicament, and this isn't about this isn't against any religion. Like I think everyone in Iran invented the concept of human rights, We invented the concept of human rights and the concept of a melting pot. So it's really shameful to see what certain people in power have done to these people that for 3,000 plus years have had a really, really rich global history where Cyrus the Great was one of our leaders who was credited to being the greatest leader the world ever had, the kindest leader we ever had. These are the people that we are. And Iranian women for centuries, since the dawn of time, have represented glory and hard work and resilience and power and these aren't brave women, these are brave lion women, these are brave monsters, these are things you've never seen before. Like, you never thought Tony Montana could be a woman, but Tony Rana is here. Do you understand? Like, you never thought the biggest gangster could be a girl, right? So even shout outs, not shout outs, whatever, like Queen Elizabeth just died. That bitch was ruthless. Like, it was a girl. Like, respectfully, she was ruthless, right? Like,
hey, low key, y'all are smoking on. Like, y'all are smoking on that Queen Elizabeth pack right now. Come on, quit playing.
I ain't got no opinions on politics.
No. With all that said, my point is, never count out women. Never count out women. That's a fact. And women are showing you right now, in Iran right now, every single day, through their bravery and through their resilience and through their I can't say the word brave loud enough. You can't understand like what that bravery, courage, this is real courage, knowing that you could die for demonstrating something that might not even make international news in any capacity. So for me, this is for everybody locked up right now in America. This is for anybody in any prison. Free all the prisoners of the world. Freedom to all. Let every single person show you their God-given talents within them. Like, had the world not given your revered Dizaster a break, you would have never saw him. He would have been another one of these kids over there fighting for his life because people play with people's backyards and make them their war playgrounds, and it's not okay. And these are actual children. These are actual war babies.
Yeah, we can relate to that as Lebanese.
These are actual like victims of circumstance, right? So for me, I have no excuses. I have no excuses. I have zero excuses. Therefore, I work hard every single day and I show up and I live my pure existence, me being able to sit here with you guys, dressed how I'm dressed, being able to have my hair out, being able to live pridefully, with dignity, making money for myself, not doing anything derogatory, not doing anything, living in my righteousness, living in something that God bless. If you have a daughter, I would hope you would want your daughter to be like, yo, you could be that. You could be a girl who doesn't walk in and say, look at me. It's like, look what I did.
Yeah.
Look what I did.
You're a real one, Rana.
Look what I created.
Bars.
Look what I brought. Not look at me, because that is you being a victim still of some type. So there's extreme freedoms here where people think the girls are free, but they're actually being trafficked, man. They're actually being abused every single day too. And then over there you have women that are covered up. Some of them choose to be covered up, and that's the beauty of Iran. Iran is the land where it said, no matter what you practice, no matter what your religion is, we have Jewish Iranians, we have Muslim Iranians, we have Christian Iranians, we have Zoroastrian Iranians, we are the original melting pot of the world. So and no matter what you are, you can be there. When my mother was there in the 70s, she wasn't wearing her hijab or headscarf, and one of her best friends, who was a Muslim girl who her family was practicing, she covered up, and they could be best friends and have lunch together. So we need to allow every single person, man and woman, every single breathing, living thing, from the trees to the fish to every single thing that is breathing and has life force in it, has to be given the right to be. And that is the true Iranian way. Allow everyone to be. Give freedom. We don't identify with any type of dictatorships. We don't identify with any type of abuse. We don't have any beef with Israel. We freed the Jewish people twice. It's historically documented. Iran is not about none of this propaganda. If you believe that propaganda, I'm Santa.
Proper Rana.
Rana Claus, okay? Call me Rana Claus if you believe that propaganda. But at the end of the day, don't believe the hype about anything you ever heard in your life. There is innocent people locked up all over the world.
It's real shit.
Okay?
Do your research.
Free Gunna. Free Jeffrey.
Free Jeff.
Free all my
know,
slides.
but can I say something? I think one of the main things too, like that I find parallels with you with is like, I feel like all these things that you came from, like where you're from and who you are, you're not supposed to make it this far. Like, you've had so many obstacles, and to actually, I think you have to sit back sometimes. And even though you're extremely motivated, and I know you want to do so much more, and you got all these dreams, I feel like sometimes you should like sit back and actually look at it like, damn, I already made it. Because I feel like I've had that realization recently because of seeing people back home and what I just was in Lebanon and what I went through right now, being there in a shattered economy and real no electricity, real poverty, people fucking dying, like real just I went
shit.
through some
real ass
shit.
shit,
I went
yeah.
through some shit. He fucking knows. I got into some
Facts,
shit over
you
there.
did.
Like, and I'm not even gonna talk about it right now.
sure.
But like, we're not supposed to make it this
No.
far from where I'm from. Like the village that I'm from, they look at me like I'm Tupac.
Yep.
They
For
don't
sure.
understand that like over here I just have regular friends that see me as a regular person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like in our world, so what
Y'all
you
are the
represent,
American dream. Straight the
For
fuck
sure,
up.
for
and
sure.
Straight the fuck up.
and what I was
Straight
gonna
the
say is
fuck
for
up.
Iranian women.
I'm a
I
woman's
think-
dream, bro.
I-
I'm a woman's dream. There's women that have died trying to be
Right.
that wish they could be just comfortably without having to do anything to be. Also, like you just said, whilst there is a moment to look back and say, hey, yo, we really got somewhere. We're doing good, right? There's also this really nasty survivor's remorse.
Wow. I get
There's
that.
this really nasty.
It is when you go out there too. You'll see it like.
I don't want to get emotional on you guys, but like it hurts to think that these people that are more talented than me, like the girls can't sing in Iran. I'm a rapper. The girls can't make music. You can't have your hair out. You can't sit and have conversations with men that aren't your relative.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
understand? Like I wouldn't be able to sit with you guys. I have said nothing derogatory. I have, in fact, I would put hope in you guys' heart that there is solid women out there you could have a conversation
Real
with. You
shit.
aren't gonna make it left field, or if you're a married man, this woman isn't gonna jeopardize your loyalty to your home because she knows how to maintain her dignity and have a conversation where it never goes left.
Facts.
You understand? So that's power. That's power. That's the power I want to give everybody. That's the renegade power. Like fuck what you heard. That's not what the women are doing. So there's a survivor's remorse. It hurts. It hurts to be free when you know people aren't.
Crazy.
Right? So I can't be like, woo, we got justice here. And then all my people have no justice, right? So ultimately, at the end of the day, we might not be able to change the whole entire world, right? But like Pac said, I might not change the world, but I promise you Renegade will spark in one of these women some type of fire that'll say.
Let me just say
you
that
know,
was one of my bars in my last battle too.
hey,
like
okay?
I even said that.
Yeah, like I might not do it. Yeah, but like y'all did. Like y'all sparked something in me. Why the fuck you think I started battle rapping people? I was definitely like doing all y'all's little like fucking motions and shit,
you know
talking
what?
shit to people.
And you hella mean too.
Hey, real mean, real mean. And my favorite word is no.
Well, hey,
See,
well
hella
that's
mean.
a good note for us to all leave off. I think you gave us a lot today. Like
Yeah, you're incredible. I
Nah,
love it.
no, like, yeah,
a lot of
straight up.
depth.
Yeah.
I think we got like for the most part we know like so if you want to plug in a lot of your shit like what you gonna be doing and where we gonna be seeing you. And what you
Just
want
follow
people-
Renegade Piranha on IG. I know I'm really bad with social media, guys. I promise you, it's because I'm busy building the pyramid. I don't have time to like post about it. I promise.
She for sure
But
a
I'm
piranha.
getting on it. I'm gonna hire a couple people to kind of do those social media things for me to make sure you guys can kind of follow up. I have renegade.com, but RANAGADEPERRANA. I have music streaming everywhere. I'm doing something really big for Art Basel. There's a bunch of really
Fire.
good things going on. So just lock in with us, and then hopefully this won't be our last interview, guys.
Nah,
Movie.
you
Nah,
need
we're
to.
gonna bring you up here to get an update soon on where you at.
I'm pretty sure some of the people in this office might want to employ your illustrious services as well. so.
Very good, very good,
Right.
very good. Send them on over, guys.
Don't let Adam find out about this shit.
He gonna find out for
yeah,
sure.
no jumper roller.
I love you guys. Hey, man, shout outs to No Jumper, not for nothing. All those big pages that posted me, y'all got the most juice out here. All the young kids that I know was like, you was on No Jumper.
Well, this has been a great
yeah.
God tier podcast,
love
and
you
I
guys.
just want to say I'm happy to be back, and we just fucking killed it.
Glad to have you
Again,
back.
man. Thank you, Rana.
Thank you, AD.
Thank you.
Lush One,
Thank
and
you,
we
Lush.
up out of here.
We
man.
about
Movie.
this biatch.